Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with another episode of This Week in Kyrix. Oh, I've got that mask in my pocket, okay. Today is Monday, August 10th, and this is for the week of Wednesday, August 12th, 2020. So, I'm finally back on my schedule of doing these things on Mondays. Like I'm supposed to. Alright, let me take stock. I think I'm right outside a cave? Or... Oh. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I feel you, monkey. I feel you. I'm actually not feeling much better than that monkey. Today, this morning, I didn't really have any water on me, and I didn't have anything really to drink, so I've been very dehydrated all day, and I finally got around to filling up my Brita filter and getting shit ready, and it's not really helping yet. So, I'm feeling kind of blah. This is the second day of my 3 official days off. I actually took Saturday off as well. Which I will be having off this coming week as well. So, not a lot has happened. It's still weird though. I'm kinda weirded out by the fact that I still have a whole other day off. You know, I mean, I've been off. I was off Saturday, that doesn't count. But I was off officially Sunday and today, and I'm still off tomorrow, and I'm not getting in trouble for those. You know? Kind of strange to me, you know what I mean? Well, let's get some of these little tree fruits. Are there enough monkeys that don't actually have fruit to make that worthwhile? There might not be. I might have a smaller tribe. So, in the news of the documentary on this that I've been filming, I'm like 20 episodes in right now. I've hit, I want to say, the 4th monkey stage? I know I'm right under the one that is Lucy. Lucy, that is the, you know, the famous one that the creation's like, well, it's not real. It's just a monkey with arthritis, etc. Yeah, I'm right below that one, though. If you're not a fucking paleontology major, you're not gonna know that, what the next one is. I fucking don't. I think the nickname for it was Andy or Artie or something like that. But I was that one. Wow, I think I'm still the first monkey, and I don't think I can do my stand-ups yet. Oh my god, I have been failing this poor monkey. Because I couldn't quite remember where I left off on this, but Jesus Christ, I need to... Wow, I failed this monkey tribe. Is that fucking Kookaburra? You know what? I've done all of jack shit today, so we're gonna actually sit down and have ourselves a nap. Actually, we're gonna have ourselves an evolve if I can. Do I have any juice? I don't have any juice. Wow! Oh, you poor thing. That is so small. Right now, I'm currently so used to where I am on the documentary, where I'm so far ahead of that thing. I've got like 50 or 60 fucking things that are locked in permanently, and oh god, please don't do that. Here we go. And yeah, I've got all the fucking shit filled in. Then drink something, you dumb monkey. Alright, every monkey come over and have ourselves a slurp here. What, are you just not thirsty? Oh, okay, that's what you're waiting for. Wait for me to get my monkey ass out of the fucking drinking supply. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, let's get some more noms in us. Now, of course, the big news item for this week, for me personally, is that my friend and I have effectively finished the Overcooked 1 Let's Play that we were co-oping together. I say effectively because we still have to do the Last Morsel DLC, but we've done the story and we've done the festive seasoning. So. Yeah, let me get some obsidian. Well, if you boys can find some obsidian, you'll be my personal fucking heroes. I don't think there's any more nearby, though. I'll give them a minute. See if they come back empty-handed or not. Might find something. Oh wow, I've only got that many monkeys? Oh, we're boned. The species is doomed. Alright, seriously guys, let's switch over those of us who have something. I think we've all got one. Good for you, monkeys! Gotta be real careful here. Shit! I need your obsidian, please. I'll take my time with this. Oh my god, they really did all have obsidian, except for that one, because I stole his. Everybody grab a stick. They're sharpened, right? They're not sharpened. Gotta be a stick around here somewhere, right? Nearby? Thereby. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm actually due to go back over there tomorrow. And we are going to play The Last Morsel. I'm going to try and get Overcooked 2 started. Then I'm going to come home, do some stuff with Aizen and them. And that should supply every monkey with a spear. And now, a destination would be nice, yeah? This looks good. Let's go here. I don't know where here is, but we're gonna go here. Oh, in other news, I've actually started a new Let's Play as of last night, Rise of the Tomb Raider Blind, which will be followed by Shadow of the Tomb Raider Blind, because I got Rise because of PlayStation Plus. It was last month's freebie. And Shadow is the sequel, and of course Rise is the sequel to the first Tomb Raider that I did for my channel. Something's nearby, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, I guess it was overhead. Whatever it is, it seems to be gone now. I'm loving those rainy sounds. So anyway, Rise is the sequel to Tomb Raider. Shadow's the sequel to Rise. And the thing that spurred me to do these today, so to speak, is the fact that, sorry, is the fact that apparently in like, no, not that. In like 20 days, no, not that either. Give me the fucking obsidian cutter, thank you. Is that in about 20 days or so, we're gonna have, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is gonna go away. So I'm gonna try very, very much quickly to get this done. So I recall that is kind of toxic, that mushroom. Worth noting, in my documentary file, I have actually finally learned to metabolize mushrooms safely. It is the first make-me-sick item that I have gotten over. It's kind of cool. Really? I haven't done that up until now. You're kidding me. That's kind of pathetic. Oh no. So now we have more of that. this should be a scraper for every monkey. Good. Switch hands. Oh, hold on. Grab spears. Your sharpened sticks. So I feel like kind of a grade A asshole to my friends. Not for anything I did on purpose. It just events conspired to make me an asshole. I was going online, happened to see a thing talking about, oh, there's a shiny Amoongus giveaway. I'm like, okay, you have my attention. Logged in, got the trainer code, redeemed one of them on my shield. The plan had been to get 4, 2 on shield, 2 on sword, 2 on shield. I got 1 on sword, not shield. And I immediately spread the word, because I do that. When I find out about any kind of giveaway, I tell all my Pokemon player friends so that they can get it if they want it. Not everybody wants every giveaway, or cares. But, of course, it worked yesterday. Today, the code is dead, and I don't know why, but it is. You know, I get the distinct impression that I've made this swim once before on this file. I know I've made this swim before, but I think it was on this file. I think this is the way I came here. But I could have sworn it was on the documentary monkey. Oh, you better have a fucking outlet for me. Really, just a precious stone. That's all you got from it. That's what I thought. It's not worth my time. I mean, it's pretty and all. Oh, especially that one. There's like 5 different places to find that stone without me having to slog through a fucking not swamp, a pool in a cave to do it. Dead end in a cave. Nothing to hunt in here. Well, I guess there's water at least. No food, because the mushrooms are fucking toxic. I guess it's okay if we drink right afterwards. Maybe. But the other monkeys won't eat them. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I can't seem to get the other monkeys to eat mushrooms without doing it manually. So. I feel kind of bad about using this as my This Week in Kyrix game now, because back when I first started doing it, it's like, oh, I haven't played this that much, it'll be fine. Then I started playing it recreationally, then I started doing the documentary, and now this is the fucking unloved child of the bunch. You know what I mean? It's like, this is the one that's lagging behind and all that, because I only do it once a week, whereas I play the recreational whenever I get the mood, and I do the documentary one like 6 sessions a day or so. You know, just kind of weird. The monkeys are following me, right? Is there an outlet up here? I don't think there is. So yeah, in a little bit, in 12 or so, no, I'm sorry, in about 14 hours or so, my friend's going to come pick me and the PS4 up, going to go to his house, going to play some Overcooked, and maybe some Overcooked too. And then we'll just kind of go from there. Tell you one thing, there were levels on Overcooked that wouldn't have been a thing on Overcooked 2 because we could throw each other ingredients. It's so fun. And he was kind of mad that I was demanding that we 3-star everything, because he's like, we 2-starred it, can we go? I'm like, no, we're gonna 3-star. He's like, why? I'm like, because I really want that trophy. I got the trophy, by the way, the 3-star everything on the map trophy. We got that. Apparently they don't have one for the DLCs, or at least I haven't seen it. Well, that was a big old wad of nothing right there. We accomplished not a goddamn thing doing that. I feel fucking stupid. I wasted the day trying to get through this fucking cave that doesn't go anywhere. Actually, you know what? We're gonna... No, we're gonna hang out here because there's food out here. Say what you will, stable food and all. Alright, monkeys. Surrender your weapons. We are in civilization. The planet of the apes brooks no spears. Let's say you did surrender your weapon, right? I think they're all tired. Which is fair, it's been one of those days. So, yeah, for the next couple nights, I'm going to be working on Rise of the Tomb Raider in my spare time. So, I don't know why, but I just took a nap recently, which did nothing to help my dehydration or my fucking headache. I mean, it hasn't exactly done wonders for my physical condition at the moment. Get in the fucking water and drink. God damn, you can lead a monkey to water, but you can't make it fucking drink. Fine, be thirsty. Reminds me of that moment with Markiplier playing Tattletale. No! You'll be hungry and dirty for the rest of your days. Yeah, just tear ass into those fucking berries. See what happens. You'll make yourself sick. Like that monkey did. It's a fucking wall of regret over there. That's what that is. So yeah, I've been arguing with people about Star Wars again today. It's what I do. It's literally what I fucking do every day. I mean, you can generally assume that if a day has passed, Kyrix has argued with somebody on the internet about Star Wars. I actually have a new subscriber because of that. Which, hey, I'm not gonna complain. They might when they find out my channel at the moment has nothing to do with Star Wars except for the occasional game. But, cool, and I do actually intend in the very near future to have a Star Wars-based channel. Not that I'm replacing this, it's really adding on to it. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wonder where the fuck that single spear... Are you okay, Winkles? Sounded like you hurt yourself. Kinda forgot a step there. But yeah, I do, the thing that's honestly holding me up, right, I started this a month ago, is I have no footage of the movies. Because, yeah, I can sit there and debunk everything that people say about Star Wars, but nothing will ever carry the weight of having the movie do it for me. Of having someone say, well, this is a thing, and having me read that off, and then having me show the movie clip that says, no, this isn't a fucking thing. I've gotten... Get down, Winkles. In a particularly... Come here, get down. Heated argument with a particular person. I won't mention them by name. I actually do know their screen name. But I'm not mentioning them by name because... Honestly, I don't do that. It's not my thing, generally, to fucking... you know, attack dog on people like that. Especially someone who I'm perfectly capable of telling off on my own. You know what I mean? And I have. Consistently. basically, I've called them a casual and a liar, and they're like, well, you're resorting to all these ad hominems. I'm like, I'm calling you a casual and a liar because you are a casual and you are a fucking liar. And the reason I say they're a liar is because they're like, well, I don't resort to ad hominems, and in the very same fucking post, they're calling me all sorts of names, like a troll and whatnot. I'm like, dude, your whole shtick is, you call me names and then talk about how you're so much better than me for not calling people names. The difference between us is that I never claim to be above name calling. And I don't. That's the thing. I don't have shit like that I'm too good for. You know, I don't really like that whole mindset, oh, I'm too good for that. Well, really? Because I'm not, you know? I'll fucking call you names all goddamn day if you deserve them. But, oh, I see why it's called that. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not quite 1,000 floors, but hey, it's still pretty. Besides, monkeys can't count. They don't know that's not 1,000. It's like 6. Let them think it's 1,000. Not gonna spoil their naming conventions. So anyway, their big hang-up among everything, because right now, let's face facts. In The Last Jedi, everyone's hang-up was the Holdo maneuver. Back before we called it that, we called it the hyperspace bullet, which, I mean, yeah, the Holdo maneuver sounds more official, but I really like the name hyperspace bullet. It's really catchy, and it really does sell what it is. It is a hyperspace bullet, you know? But yeah, Holdo maneuver. Sure, have an official name. I'm not gonna fight you on it. But of course, in Rise of Skywalker, the big thing that's up everyone's ass is the Jedi healing techniques. Now, never mind that Jedi healing techniques have been a thing since the early 90s in the books. At the very earliest. That's just the earliest that I know of them from, was from the first book, Jedi Search, I believe, of the Jedi Academy trilogy. I'm going to keep calling it a Jedi Academy because Jedi Paraxium, or whatever the fuck Luke calls it, is a dumb name and it doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as Academy. If I say Academy, you know exactly what it is. It's Luke's Jedi School. Oh, okay, Luke's got a Jedi School. You know? If I say Paraxium, or whatever the fuck it is, you're like, what the fuck's that? Though I do actually agree with Luke's reasoning for it. Apparently, that word means a place where basically the students and the teachers teach each other. Because he's, like he says, I call myself Jedi Master Luke, but there's a lot I still have to learn, and I want you to help me learn it. You know. But, oh, K-Pack things. I haven't seen those in a long time. They're not in the biome that I'm in. Winkles, get down, baby. Seriously, keep your butt away from the TV. I feel so bad because they don't know why I keep shoving them away like that. And it's not even that I'm shoving them away, it's that I'm aiming their butts out of the TV, and they don't understand why that is. I don't think they've made the connection that I'm looking at this TV and that I need to see it. Willow's the only one who even acknowledges the TV most of the time. I have at least figured out how this works. Just go where the particles are going. And they will lead you right there, as I see it. But yeah, the guy's trying to argue that, you know, like, oh, well, Rey's creating energy. It's supposed to be a transfer of energy. I'm fine with Kylo, you know, stopping a plasma bolt. That's fine. That's just a transfer of energy. But Rey creates energy when she heals. I'm like, no, she doesn't. It's like, dude, Kylo was dying and she healed him. I'm like, yes, that's how healing works. Now, if he were dead, that'd be another thing. But what happens, for those who don't know, there's a scene early on in the movie where she heals this giant serpent thing called a Vexus. And later on, well, right after that happens, BB-8 kind of chirps at her, saying, what was that? And her response is, oh, it's just a transfer of energy, of life force from me to him. You know? Basically saying, yeah, all I did was I transferred a little bit of my vitality into him so that he's healed. So, yeah, let's eat some cat. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's eat some cat. What, did he not get anybody? I guess I scared him off in time. Looks like he didn't even hurt anybody. But yeah, right after that happened, well, right after, like halfway through the movie, she encounters Kylo Ren on the wreckage of the Death Star on one of Endor's other moons. Because the thing that confuses a lot of people, they refer to the place in Return of the Jedi as the forest moon of Endor. Well, what that means, it is a moon that is forested on the planet Endor. You know, the moon itself is not called Endor, though they do call it that for other things. Like the Ewok movies refer to it as Endor, I think, or at least they refer to it as that in the titles. But it means that Endor is the planet, and this is the forest moon. You know, which I honestly don't have a problem calling it Endor. This particular moon has a name. I've only seen it once today when I was looking this up. But I just refer to it as the ocean moon of Endor. You know, plain and simple. Easy to understand. It's on Endor. It's a moon. There's an ocean. You know? Elevator going down. Maybe I did that a little too soon. Oh well. And anyway, she's fighting Kylo Ren. At the last second, Leia distracts him with a telepathic message, and Rey, seeing an opening, stabs him. I don't remember if it was through the stomach or through the chest, but either way, it was like a fatal stab. And anyone who saw Episode 1 knows that you don't die instantly from something like that. Your fate is sealed, but you've got time. You know what I mean? And Rey uses that time to realize, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I'm a bad person. You know? And she heals him. And that marks the end of Kylo Ren and the resuming of Ben Solo. You know, that's the point where Ben Solo becomes a person again. And this person's arguing that she created energy because he was dying. I'm like, I don't think you understand how wounds work. I basically compared it to sealing a hole in a wall. Like, Winkles, get down, baby. Like, basically, imagine you've got a wall with a nail hole in it. You've got to put some kind of fucking wall putty in it. And then you've got another hole, or another wall, that is a hole big enough for you to crawl through. Which one of those is going to require more shit to patch it? Because the wound she healed on Kylo was the size of a lightsaber, so let's highball it and say it's the size of a woman's wrist. That's much bigger than it is, but let's just call it that for the sake of argument, right? So she's got this wound she wants to heal that's the size of her wrist on Kylo, okay? Meanwhile, the Vexus had a wound the size of her fucking torso, like her entire body. And I said, okay, he's like, well, she wasn't even winded after that. And I'm like, thinking in my head now, I'm like, so you don't think creating energy would take more energy than just putting energy in? Alright, what takes more energy? Me making you a sandwich or me handing you a sandwich that I already have? You know? Your analogy falls the fuck apart. But yeah, I keep trying to do that, and then he made the really dumb mistake of asking me, where in the movie does it say how force healing works? Then I went on Wikipedia, grabbed the link, or grabbed the quote of Rey saying exactly how force healing works, and then promptly linked him the scene in the movie where she explains how force healing works. I'm like, you happy now? And my personal favorite remark he left was, you're ignoring all the information around you. I'm like, really? I'm the one ignoring the canon sources and shit? And his response to that, his rebuttal to that was, well, no, when I said you're ignoring all the information around you, you're ignoring what all these people are saying. I'm like, yes, because they're wrong. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if one person or 10,000 people are saying something that's wrong. It's still wrong. if I come up to you and say the sky is purple, do you see it's purple, or do you say, no, dude, it's blue? And if I can get 8,000 people to stand around and shove you saying, no, dude, sky's totally purple, does it magically turn purple, or is it still fucking blue and I'm still wrong? Because I got news for you. It's the second one. The sky's still fucking blue. I'm still wrong. It doesn't matter how many people are agreeing with me. I'm wrong in that case. And here's the thing. He keeps... For those who've never seen me argue, which is probably most of you, when I argue on YouTube, I will copy your entire thing and then tear it apart piece by piece. I will fucking, I will put quote marks around what you said and then give my answer. That's just how I do. And I do this for two major reasons, one of which has not come up yet, but I'm doing it as a safety net anyway. The first reason being that if someone comes along and sees my comment, they don't have to dig through 100 or more comments, because these get kind of long, to find out what the person I'm arguing with said. The second reason is, if I debunk the shit out of what you say, you cannot go back, change what you said, and then make it look like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because you can see in my comment exactly what I'm referencing. You know? And it's also so you can't accuse me of taking you out of context, because the context is right there in the fucking quote. And I would do these lengthy-ass comments, which people have called filibustering, which a filibuster doesn't work unless you're in a time setting. There is no time limit on YouTube. You don't have 3 hours to respond to me, or I win, you know? But they're like, oh, you're filibustering people. I'm like, that's because you're saying so much shit that's wrong that I have to write a novel to correct your ass. You know? But he decided to counter me by writing an equally long comment, and I pointed out like 6 places in this comment that you haven't debunked a single fucking thing I've said. All you've done is say over and over again, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm like, here's the difference between us. You will say, you're wrong, and I will say, you're wrong and here's why. I actually show how you're wrong. You just assert over and over again that I'm fucking wrong. And there's a big difference between those two things. And therein lies the problem we have right now, is the fact that he's like, well, you're ignoring all these people's debunks. I'm like, yes, because the debunks aren't correct. It's not a debunk if you don't debunk it. You know? There's no facts in their attempt to debunk. He's like, I don't know why you're calling me, like, saying I'm like a young Earth creationist. I'm like, because you're acting like one. You don't understand what you're fucking talking about. Because he doesn't. He's like, well, all these people have tried to debunk you, or have debunked you. I'm like, no, they've just asserted things in my direction that they had no proof for. I'm like, if you want, I will start backing up everything I say with fucking, with sources. I will say, okay, here's my source, here's this book, here's this episode, here's whatever, here's the Wikipedia link to prove this is what I've done. You know? And I'm starting to wonder if that might be what I have to start doing, because, yeah. Getting a little fed up with their bullshit, honestly. But yeah, I might actually start the channel sooner than later. Again, the real roadblock right now is my utter lack of footage to pull from, because I don't want to just go on YouTube and steal other people's footage to use for that. I mean, I could. There's nothing stopping me. Alright, I gotta save my fucking monkey. Where's the spears? Bullshit! Fucking bullshit! I still hear that sack of shit somewhere. Where is he? I see him. Which means nothing. It just means I don't see him. Doesn't mean he's gone. Yeah, that's right. Let's go get these. But yeah, like I said, the main obstacle I'm running into right now is that I don't have the footage. I don't want to just go on other people's YouTube clips and just take the footage, you know, the relevant footage for myself kind of a thing. Just doesn't seem to work for me. I want to actually have it on my channel kind of a thing. March of the Monkeys. Is that a scraper? Yeah, that's a scraper. Nope, that's the wrong monkey. I need one with the babies. I need way. Come way. Alright, let's get us some horsetails. Nom 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 nom. Just a light snack. Yeah, I'm so used to having my highly evolved monkeys that I'm not used to the fact that it took so long to even be able to attack that saber cat. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting the Star Wars channel sooner than later and basically saying, hey, this is what it's going to be, this is how I'm going to operate, etc. This is the kind of thing you can expect from me, here's my terminology, here's my fanboy pedigree kind of thing. The thing that honestly pisses me off the most about them is that they keep accusing me, oh, I don't know why you love these movies, etc. And my response to that is, I don't really love the movies. I actually don't like two of them. The only one of those I like is Rise of Skywalker. You know, I don't much care for Force Awakens. It's just a rehash of A New Hope. I don't like Last Jedi at all. And they ignore that and keep accusing me of liking the movies. I'm like, no, dude, I'm a Clone Wars guy. This is my least favorite trilogy in the whole fucking series. Stop misrepresenting me. You know, it's just that simple that you have to fucking take the truth of the matter into account. And they won't do that. It pisses me off. So we're gonna sit here real quick, and I'm going to do the thing that I do. Which is preventative medicine. Alrighty. Protection from hemorrhage. We've discovered band-aids. We actually have. I joke, but we kind of have. That's what the horsetail leaves it for. Yeah, by now I have like 2 or 3 levels of that shit. God, it is embarrassing how many gaps I have in my fucking neural array in this game. Compared to where I am in the documentary right now. Alright, we're just going to call it here. I will see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.